Does everyone hear that? It's the sound of silence. That's right. My children started school this past week. And for the first time in 7 months, I was in my house yesterday, and for 5 minutes I didn't hear any noise besides the sound of my own breath. And I was quite concerned and thought something unnatural was happening. And then I looked around and remembered, school has started. The world is normal again. And I've been sitting out here just thinking about this incredible new reality. I know some of you don't have school yet, so if you would like some peace and quiet, feel free to come to my house with your mask on, of course.
Hello, darkness.
But then I realized that the Torah tells us a very profound warning. Yes, I was going to connect the sound of silence to the Torah portion. And although I sang Simon and Garfunkel's greatest song over and over again, which of course made it very noisy in the house, thereby defeating the point of the sound of silence, the Torah reminds us, this week's Torah portion, Parshat Ki Tavo, when the Hashem instructs us, the Almighty says, when you get to the land of Israel, and you finally conquer it, you defeat all the enemies, and you take possession of it, and you will portion all the land to the proper tribes. What are you going to do? You're going to live a normal society. You're going to become an agrarian society. And here are the laws related to the land, and here are the laws related to the produce and to the crops. After the light and sound show of the 10 plagues and the Exodus and all the miracles and the manna, you know what's that all going to lead to? To becoming a normal society with normal mundane events, plowing, tilling, soiling, watering, harvesting the land. Mundane, boring activities. What an incredible letdown from the incredible heights of miracles from the desert to living and starting a boring, normal society. However, we know that the land of Israel and our history in it is anything but normal. The normal of living in the land of Israel has been miracle after miracle for thousands of years, especially in the past 70 plus years since the state was founded. And so my only concern is that when our children do go back to school, for you guys next week, for some of us this past week, let's not get comfortable like I am right now, living in this new normal, putting our feet up, because the Almighty has sent us a tremendous reminder. It's the month of Elul, and the high holidays are coming up, and it means it's time to get our minds and our hearts in gear to properly focus on what the kind of Jew we want to be and the kind of spouse and child and worker we want to be. And so therefore, the mission now is not to rest on our laurels, not to be satisfied with the new normal or the normal that we used to know returning to us again, but time to use the quiet that we may have now, the sound of silence that the Almighty has gifted back to us with the opening of our schools, and to use it to grow, to appreciate our children now that they're not around us all day, and to become better Jews approaching the high holidays. Shabbat Shalom.